Hello everybody and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington, and it is the night after the night of redemption at MPW presents Realizing Redemption, and it is the start of the MPW Tag Team Championship Tournament. Our first tag team to enter will be none other than the Shogunate. The only team that has an advantage going into the tag tournament. Azanaza outlasted 7 other competitors to earn themselves a shot or earn themselves an extra life in this tournament, meaning that if the tag team going up against them here tonight, Azanaza and Ayasu, if they want to take these two out and move on to the next round, they have to beat them twice. This could be the defining factor potentially in the championship match. It is an incredible advantage going in. It is essentially putting them in a single elimination tournament as in a double elimination contender. Ayasu and Azanaza are incredible talents in MPW. Former openweight champion Ayasu coming off of a big loss, looking to get gold around that waist once again. And these two are very familiar with Azanaza and Ayasu. The last time these two stepped in a ring with them tag team wise was against these two. It is Unchained and Angel. Angel unfortunately was eliminated in that battle royal representing the team of the Fallen. These two aligned themselves towards the end of Season 1, and finally, they're looking to take the tag team division. Now that there is a tag team division, they're here to take it by storm. Luckily for these boys, though, this match isn't going to be like the match they fought the Shogunate in last time, as this match will consist in no disqualification tornado tag match. You still got to pin your folks in the ring, but now anything goes, which means we won't have any sort of issues with the French-Canadian commentators table and that technicality of an interference that the referee called that made these two lose the match. But I mean, a win's a win, and these guys are 0-1 against these two. What other strange and wacky tag teams will we see, or will it be pretty normal? We saw many different people like A Bear, B.A. Tycho, Emerson Morgana, Glitchy, Bonk, and Draven enter the tournament, or enter the Battle Royale as one half of the tag teams in the tournament. How will it work this time? Or who will be their other half, if you will? Azanaza inverted DDT as Ayasu takes the Angel. Now, there's many different strategies because a singles match, you have only one person to deal with. When it comes to a tag match, you not only have to worry about your partner, but you have to worry about your other opponents. And it looks like Ayasu and Azanaza are looking at the prospect of separating their opponents, making sure they need to take out one at a time, making sure the numbers game is in their advantage. Unchained is back up, though, unbeknownst to Ayasu. Forearm off the ropes. You got to have eyes on the back of your head when there's multiple opponents. Torture Rack. Oh my god, Torture Rack dropped to the knees. And now Chain, you're a Nagi. I'm not a Nagi, you're a Nagi. Angel finally back out of that corner. Clothesline, but just stiffs Azanaza. And a suplex. Finally, the Icons getting an opportunity. Of course, if you've noticed already, the Icons and the Idols are able to battle it out, meaning the tag division will be open weight, and Azanaza helping their partner stay alive here. Ayasu was going for the pin. I don't think they maybe would have won, but you never want to take any chances. Big boot to Angel. Doesn't take him down. Step up. Hurricane Rana as Chain makes it back into the ring. Azanaza catches him immediately, and Ayasu's going to meet Angel outside. They can stay as long as they want on the outside, but they cannot win on the outside of the ring. Azanaza gets sent off the ropes in a leg lariat by UnchainedAwesome. Unchained at the top rope, and Angel, Death Valley driver! Single leg drop kick. Jackie Chan style. Ayasu and Angel giving the French-Canadian commentators a show after their break from Saturday. Ayasu working over Chain's legs. As it seems to be even for the teams, as Angel is taking it to Ayasu and Azanaza is taking it to Chain. I don't know what Angel's looking for here, but Ayasu reversing it. Azanaza diving from the top rope to pin, looking to move on in the tournament. A near fall for Chain. He's got to be careful, and Angel's got to make sure to watch his partner off the ropes. Flying forearm. Ayasu doing a great job at distracting Angel, but definitely she wants to keep an eye on her partner. Unchained at the top rope. Knee drop, misses it. Azanaza kicks him, rocks him a bit, but getting back his footing for a second. Azanaza's going to go to the outside, maybe look for a weapon to bring into this match. A ladder. Azanaza pulls out a ladder, and they're going to switch dance partners. Driving the ladder. What kind of things will you find under the ring at the MPW arena? A ladder is not necessary, but it can be very dangerous as the numbers game is going to take over Azanaza and Ayasu. As they turn towards Angel. Oh my god, invert DDT onto the ladder! Oh my god, back of the neck first onto the ladder. To Angel. And now Chain is in the Wolves Den. Fighting with everything he's got. 2-on-1. Neckbreaker. A devastating DDT to Angel as he's barely getting back up. Angel's gonna look for a toy under it's tables and ladders. All we need is a chair. Oh, getting out of the way, drop kick. Now everybody's on the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. That's as much as we can do legally. Damaging that knee. That's the injured knee. That's the knee that Chain dislocated in high school. Ayasu going after the injuries, the former injuries. Devastating. Shining Wizard by Azanaza. There's so many A names. So many A's. And this one's an A1 match so far. DDT to Chain, busting him open. Drops the knee on Ayasu. And now the Fallen take the advantage. Standing tall above the Shogunate. But they can't win on the outside. If they want to win, they got to get at least one of them in the ring. Spinning discus. Clothesline. The king of the clothesline. Chain nearly knocks Ayasu's shoulders clean off. Sends Ayasu down the ramp. Looking to maybe do a 2-on-1. Nope. Thinks against it. Going back out. And Angel rolls up Azanaza. Kick out of 1. Now Chain is just going to take it to Ayasu as the battle spills all over the arena. With no countouts, anything's allowed. Ayasu reverses control and ground and pounds. Off the ropes. Angel, landing on the ladder. If anyone, Angel is not going to care about his health and safety. And Ayasu just beating the crap out of Chain on the outside. Oh my god, Angel's taking so many bumps on this ladder. Off the ropes. Nope. Chain and Ayasu going to war on the ramp. Angel, fall from grace. Fall from grace to Azanaza. To continue to keep himself alive in this tournament. To take away the advantage. Nearly. What is Chain doing on the outside now? Wearing down Ayasu. Azanaza maybe... Oh, Azanaza looking to stop the submission hold. Because it's not only about winning, it's about helping your partner. And Chain said, nah, let me get some more of that. Nope. German reversal. And now the Shogunate back on their feet. Chain is out cold. He's been taking a beating on the outside, and now the numbers game, as I say, come into play. As the Shogunate dismantle the Fallen. Have the Fallen fall in too far? DDT to Chain on the concrete! This poor boy's already dead. You've already killed him. And a submission hold, a leg submission hold to Angel. You can't win on the outside unless the bosses upstairs have changed the rules, but you can't win on the outside as far as I've been told. I just work here. Angel, dropping the knee. Onto Azanaza, and Ayasu turns to Angel. Ooh, clapping the ears. That's going to disorient you. Just absolutely destroy your equilibrium. Chops and slaps. Oh, a German on the floor would have been deadly neck breaker. Jeez, back of the neck. Leg lariat from Chain. Leg lariato. Hayasu is bleeding. Azanaza's bleeding. The blood dripping from the Shogunate, the blood, sweat, and tears as they just fight on unprotected concrete. Flatliner. Once again, the teams are kind of split on who's in control, but as I say that, Azanaza neckbreaker to Angel. I would say the Shogunate's looking dominant right now, but it doesn't matter unless you get into the ring. Spinning back kick from Chain. German suplex. The damage is being dealt on the outside. DDT. Kick to the gut, standing moonsault. And some more punishment to the boys. Oh, Chain's back up. Uranagi to the concrete! They're not even worried about winning the tournament. They want to dismantle their opponents. Oh my, what is the fuckbuster by Chain? Oh my god, electric chair drop. Oh god, Frankenstein on the floor! Frankenstein reversal by Ayasu takes out Chain, but Angel's back up and bloodied. These two teams just want to kill each other. This is a murder. How will these teams be able to continue in the tournament? Knee to the head of Chain. Azanaza running neckbreaker. The lone Shogunate stands tall. Knee strike. Back of the head bouncing off the concrete. Now Chain full mounts. Ground and pound. Jesus. Oh my god, big boot. Standing Spanish fly. I think they've forgotten about the tournament. I think all four of them are concussed. And just know they have to beat the shit out of each other. Jesus. This tournament might have to be turned into a Falls Count Anywhere match. Or maybe until one of them is knocked out. Enziguri giving the front row ramp fans a big match here. as they've made it all the way to the stage. They're working the opposite direction to the ring. Azanaza missing the swing. Getting behind Chain, elbows. German suplex reversal. All I gotta say is whoever can get in their opponent in the ring first, I feel like is gonna win this match. Is it a full moon tonight? What's happening? The ring doctors are gonna be busy tonight. Jesus, this is just Fight Club. And a DDT to the floor. Oh my God. I think the Fallen have taken their loss to the Shogunate too personally, and this has become a grudge match. They're looking to make sure that if the Shogunate win this match, they're not going to be able to continue even with their advantage. Win or lose, they don't want the Shogunate to continue. Jesus! DDT! And Ayasu now. Hip toss. Angel looked dead for a moment. Inverted DDT. Shotgun dropkick reversed. Oh my God, I don't even know what to say anymore that hasn't already been said. This is a bloodbath. Maybe open weight tag team matches need to be contested in open weight rules with falls count anywhere. But I don't even know if that would quench their bloodlust. Reversal forearms, elbows. This is anyone's game, I think. I think everybody is deeply concussed and injured. And whoever can get in the ring first with their opponent, I think might win. That elbow was personal for Masu to Unchained. Again, see, look at that. That's just personal attacks. I don't know what will soothe their bloodlust. Jesus, I think the ref might have to stop this match. Oh my God. German suplex. They've been fighting on this ramp for what feels like 30 minutes at least. Jesus, everybody's bloodied. A chain knee strike. This is just turned into a all-out brawl. Oh my God, Angel, do not power bomb. Reversal. Russian leg sweep. I mean, I feel like maybe they're slowly making their way to the ring. Working over the arms of Ayasu. Headbutt with the horns. Ripcord forearm. Inverted DDT to Chain. Jesus. Azanaza waving goodbye to Unchained's life. as they continue the assault. Ayasu, they're not even putting the lights on Ayasu or Angel anymore. They're trying to get them back in the ring. They're not trying to humor them anymore as the Shogunate 2-on-1 assault. Hip toss, no reverse. And they're back up to the stage. They might fight down all the way to catering, all the way through the parking lot. They're showing no signs of wanting to enter the ring, which is the only place they can win in this matchup. You can only win via pinfall or submission inside the ring. But it seems like they want to fight to the death. Super kick! German suplex! D-strike! We'll continue the action after MPW's commercial break. And we're back from commercial break. They fought all the way through catering in the parking lot. Azanaza got thrown in the mac and cheese, but now they're back inside the arena. Standing shooting star moonsault. DDT to Ayasu. I'm mixing all the names. Azanaza setting chain to the ring. I said if you could get your opponent in the ring, this might be the end. Both members getting one member in the ring. Both teams meeting in the middle. DNA, DDT. Fall from grace. But Angel going for the cover. Ayasu not paying attention, or Azanaza not paying attention. Ayasu kicks out. DNA, DDT again. And now goes for the cover on Chain, breaks it up. You gotta get your other opponent out of the ring. You can't have everybody in the ring. As both members of the Fallen roll to the outside. Azanaza spinning back kick to the gut of Chain. I am shocked that not at least one person is dead after a match like this. How do they still have the will to fight? How did Ayasu kick out? Thrown Azanaza into the fucking ring post. Onto the ring announcer's table. Chain to Ayasu. UnchainedAwesome to Ayasu. Powerbomb through the French-Canadian commentator's table. We're gonna have to repair that in between matches. Azanaza getting into the ring. You'd think I'd be good at names by now, but it's been so long. Neckbreaker. Angel looking to put it away. Looking to put away the Shogunates. Advantage. Ooh, reversal. Azanaza still fighting. And Ayasu. Angel rolling through. Ayasu in the ring now. Both teams in the ring. Ayasu all alone. Chainmaker! Chainmaker to Ayasu getting thrown through a table. 2, 3, and the Fallen take the first match. But they still have to have a rematch They took the Shogunate's advantage early. An incredibly hard fought. I think the bosses upstairs might be having a chat with me about making this Falls Count Anywhere. I mean, whenever Angel's in a match that isn't Falls Count Anywhere with no countouts, he just takes it personally. But the Fallen pick up the first win in the tag tournament, but don't move on to the second round. But we will finally move on to the second match. Oh my god, I didn't think it was gonna happen. But we're on the second match of the night. 1-on-1. I know that's music to your guys' ears after that match. I mean, that match was a bloodbath, and I think the ruling, the Angels and Gods ruling, once again, whenever it's involved with Rize and or Angel, the Angels and Gods rule has come into effect for the tag tournament, and as of now will be contested in Falls Count Anywhere, which makes sense. It's an open weight tag tournament. Falls Count Anywhere makes sense. But enough tag team talk. Let's talk about Dabi. Dabi, one of the most underrated wrestlers in MPW, just waiting for his shot. What we like to call the show after a big live event such as Realizing Redemption, we like to call it No Man's Land, because everybody is kind of at the same starting position. You know, some people maybe have more benefits than others depending on how the show happened, but everybody has a similar opportunity to earn a title shot, and Dabi has been fiending for an Icon Division Championship title shot. But unfortunately, you're going to have to go through someone like B.A. Tycho. We've seen these two go at it many a times, but B.A. Tycho is a new visionary of himself, a new idea. B.A. Tycho 2.0, if you will. The leader of the Coalition of Humans Against Treachery. This man says that he's here to uphold justice in the MPW arena. He says that he speaks for the chat and he hears you. B.A. Tycho looking to pick up another singles competition win. Unfortunately, the Coalition took a lot of L's on Saturday. B.A. Tycho was the second last person to get eliminated. Was the last person to get eliminated. The runner-up for the Battle Royal for the tag team. And Blueness was unable to pick up a win against Rize for the Idol Division Championship. So the Coalition is back to square one, back to the drawing board. B.A. Tycho versus Dabi. Two powerhouses. Who's going to come out on top and using the momentum out the gate from Dabi, just going to scoop him up. I mean, Dabi, look, we love everybody in MPW, but Dabi has a unique style that I feel like is underappreciated when it comes to MPW. And after seeing that matchup we had with the tag team, I feel like Dabi might be a perfect fit for the tag division, as Dabi is much less of a wrestler and more of a bare-knuckle street brawler. He's the kind of guy that maybe wouldn't win an Olympic gold medal in wrestling, but he's the type of guy that you wouldn't want to meet in a bar after you pissed off his girlfriend. And like I say, we immediately take it out to the floor, and Dabi starts wailing on B.A. Tycho. Someone like B.A. Tycho is just so fucking big. He is so big. He's big and beefy, and he's not someone you can easily toss around. He's not someone that's easily going to just take your punches. You know, it's like punching a brick wall when you punch B.A. Tycho, and Dabi just does it so effortlessly. I had an opportunity to talk to Dabi backstage, and he had a very interesting story about the type of childhood he had. He always wanted to be a wrestler ever since he was born. He loved fighting ever since he was a kid. 7 count. They got to make it into the ring unless someone wants to get counted out. B.A. Tycho's going to make it in. But he said his dad took this and said, you know, kid, if you're gonna become a wrestler, if you're gonna become a fighter, you have to put your all into it. And he told him, every single day, I want you to go in and you see that tree over there? They have this old oak tree outside there. So you see the tree over there? I want you to go out, and every single day, I want you to drop kick that tree until it falls down. And Dabi did that and trained for weeks and weeks. Went out as a kid, drop kicked that tree. never knocked it over, but I think that's the kind of strength and determination he had. He's willing to punch a brick wall. He's willing to drop kick a tree to get into this business, and he never gave up. He never gave up. Still to this day, whenever he goes to visit his family, he drops kicks that tree. B.A. Tycho, though. B.A. Tycho, though, showing maybe if the tree had the ability to fight back, this is what would have happened to Dabi. As B.A. Tycho is just manhandling him. B.A. Tycho, we never really see the big man fly too often, but when it does, it can be incredibly dangerous. Clothesline, yeah, like I said, just like a flying bat. Fisherman Buster again, just picking him up like he weighs nothing. I mean, like, Dabi's not a small kid. Dabi's a big dude as well. And the fact that B.A. Tycho just lift him up is crazy. I don't know anything about B.A. Tycho's childhood. I know very little about B.A. Tycho himself. But I do know that this isn't going to feel good. Rolls over B.A. Tycho with it, not letting go. Is he going for a submission hold? And he is, yeah, he's got a submission hold locked in, just wraps himself around B.A. Tycho. Maybe looking to tap out the big man, but B.A. Tycho gets out of it, and oh, but I say never underestimate Dabi. Dabi could steal this victory right out from under him with a roll-up. Shoulder tackle doesn't knock it down, B.A. Tycho, but he does get him here, and that bare knuckle style, just gorilla fist to the chest. Removing all the oxygen, expelling the oxygen from B.A. Tycho's lungs. And you know it's probably not the easiest to breathe through that mask. So breathing is incredibly important for B.A. Tycho. And I think B.A. Tycho's about to feel the final ignition from Dabi to put away the former openweight champion. B.A. Tycho nearly, like I said, you never want to underestimate Dabi when it comes to these kind of matches. And now gets him in the gator roll. I don't know where Dabi's from, but I would say Florida might be a fitting place. I'm not quite sure. Punch to the gut. And a belly to belly, just dumping him like a sack of shit. Dabi gets turned around in plain sight. Coming, no. And a strike to the spine. Pulling B.A. Tycho over the ropes. What could Dabi be thinking? Just punching him boxing style up and over, though. Does B.A. Tycho send Dabi? And now Dabi is in a precarious situation in front of the French-Canadian commentators table. What could B.A. Tycho be thinking from the top to the floor? Collapsing with that clothesline. Fisherman Buster on the floor. B.A. Tycho showing no remorse. Dabi sending B.A. Tycho, catching him off guard as he enters the ring. Into the corner and a big splash. A stinging splash by Dabi. And now Dabi's looking to fly. I mean, we talk about we don't see the big man fly very often. We don't see Dabi fly very often. He thinks, yeah, how about not? I choose to get off from here. B.A. Tycho sent to the corner. And B.A. Tycho fights out of it. Jesus. The Mastodon, B.A. Tycho, third time's the charm, it looks like. And a big boy senton off the top to the back. Deadlift. Tossing him. Dabi is trying to get some space, but B.A. Tycho isn't giving it. Dabi is in desperate need of space, but like a Toxic X, he cannonballs through your front window. Hammer fist to Dabi, and now trying to bust him open. with some forearms and elbows. I always advocate for use of elbows in self-defense. They're incredible. And B.A. Tycho is showing it right now, trying to cut open his eye. 4 count. B.A. Tycho circling the ring like a shark. Just looking for his moment to strike, and I think he just might have found it. Dobby is wobbling. In plain sight to Dobby to put him away in this singles match. No! Dobby kicks out at 2. B.A. Tycho back up. Bear hug. Reversed. Dobby not giving up that easily. Trying to impress the bosses upstairs is a tough job to do, but I think Dobby is trying for it. Big stomp to the face. A flurry of punches. Now B.A. Tycho's the one looking for some space. Or he's looking to bring Dobby to the outside, back onto the apron. The hardest part of the ring. And now he's slowing it down on the outside. Referee's discretion, of course, for how fast they want to count. They just have to count. It's within their contract. They want to make sure that the wrestlers have an opportunity to fight, but they also want to make sure that they get in the ring. As the ref expertly showing right here, our senior official, Jeff Jefferson. And B.A. Tycho looking for another big move, maybe trying to slow it down once again, but Dobby wants to start picking up steam. Ooh, right hand clocks B.A. Tycho. Final ignition for the pin. 2, 3, and Dobby, like I said, the most underrated and unexpected member of the MPW roster, picking up a win and maybe a potential title shot in his future. I mean, it's about time you give this young up-and-comer a chance. And Dobby picks up a win fashionably against B.A. Tycho. It looks like the Coalition are kind of down bad, as we will move on to our semi-main event of the evening. Dobby coming out with a little bit of an upset victory over the Mastodon B.A. Tycho, but I will have to say, I was talking about this in the last match, underrated wrestlers. Dobby is definitely one of the underrated icons in the Icon division, but for the Idol division, I think the most underrated wrestler goes to Tyranno Maximum. I mean, Ty comes out, does their best, shocks the world, as we always say, tries to make the match as entertaining as possible, as well as maybe sacrificing a potential win, but always looking to try and pick up a win, or always trying to entertain, I should say, at the cost of potentially a win. But Tyranno Maximum, again, one of those wrestlers, one of the longest reigning openweight champions, but one of those wrestlers that just hasn't gotten the big gold. That Idol division that currently rests around Rize's waist. And maybe we saw Blueness. That was Blueness' first ever Idol division championship match. Could we see some more new blood? Could we see Tyranno Maximum get a shot at the Idol division championship? Of course, impressing the bosses upstairs is one component of getting a title shot, but definitely cold, hard wins and losses will get you up the rankings faster than anything else. Ty's got the impressive part down packed, but can they get the wins and losses? We'll have to see, but their opponent here tonight in this singles competition is no slouch, and someone they are not unfamiliar with. It is Dancing with Draven, who unfortunately for her did not come out on top in the 8-participant Battle Royal for the advantage going into the tag tournament. But we do know that Draven, surprisingly, is in the tag tournament. I mean, there's speculation on a handful of people that could potentially be Draven's partner, but it really could be anyone. Maybe we'll see the team of Dragthulu and Draven reunite. The Darkest Night. The Darkest Night reunite. I would say that maybe is low chance, as Bonk was in that Battle Royal, and unless Bonk's found a new tag partner, I would think that those two are together. Of course, there's Shmeeps. Can't be Unchained. Can't be Glitchy, you know, maybe rivals to partners, no? So, it could be Ty, you never know, but Ty started their MPW journey one-on-one against Draven, and that's where the Shock the World came from, as Ty shocked the world, taking down the first ever Idol Division champion. And from that point, you know, some people say that Ty peaked at that point. I think Ty peaked maybe at the one of the longest reigning openweight championships title runs of the history, you know, maybe. But some say that Ty has been on a downward slope, and I honestly, I don't think they've been on a downward slope, but I think they've been stagnant, and they need to try and do something big if they want to get a title opportunity and etch their name in that history book of the Masu Pro Wrestling. Because when it comes to wrestling, when your career is over, what do you want people to remember you for? Exciting matches, incredible athleticism, and championships. And I think Tyranno Maximum has 2 out of the 3 already. I mean, 3 out of the 3, but 2 out of 3 already. You want to be remembered as the person that came out on top. Tyranno Maximum sends Draven off the ropes, sends him into orbit. Ty is definitely deceptively strong super kick, but is much more of a high flyer into a German, hooking the Northern Lights pin, or the bridge pin. Draven, of course, wants to get back in that Idol Division championship picture. She was the first ever Idol Division champion. She's a 2-time Idol Division champion. She wants to get back into that title picture. However, maybe Draven's focus is less on the singles competition and now more on the tag team. Or maybe Draven's just trying to run both divisions. Off the ropes with a clothesline does Ty, using their speed to their advantage and using the ropes and their surrounding to their advantage. Power bomb, bouncing Draven's head off the ropes, and those ropes are wound tightly around the turnbuckles. Snapmare by Draven, goes off the ropes for a drop kick. When it comes to Draven, though, I think the hardest part, this was the conversation we had with Merlin and Zarataro. Draven, for Ty, it's a race. For Draven, it's a marathon. It's a sprint for Ty, it's a marathon for Draven. And Draven just happens to have the most endurance of any idol in the division. Over the top rope, crossbody, connects by Tyranno Maximum. And so when it comes to fighting Draven, you have to play on her level. You have to join the marathon whether you want to or not. Because no matter what, it's not going to be a sprint. 3 clotheslines, that triple clothesline combo that Draven likes to use. Ref taking their time on the count, allowing them to have the fight on the outside. 5 count, Draven's going to get back in. And Draven feeling a little bit of cockiness, letting it show that she doesn't feel anything against Ty, but I think she should focus on the match at hand or else she might get swept. Like I said, Ty is underrated, and you never know what to expect from them. Off the ropes, bumps him, Ty flipping Draven around. Draven targeting the back of Ty, sending Ty into orbit this time. And now hooks the leg. KODOMOi kicks out. I say Ty has never been in an Idol Division Championship match. That's not necessarily true. What I usually mean by that is when they haven't had a singles match, I should say. Ty looking off the ropes. Drop kick. Springboard drop kick. And a splash off the ropes. Some say that ever since we added the anti-magic force field to the arena, that the high flyers have been nerfed because the magical purple ropes are slightly less magical. So reverses polarity by Ty. Ooh, diving, whatever. Doesn't quite connect. But I'm not quite sure. I think that the high flyers are doing just great. As I mean, Blueness lost the match, but Blueness has been doing fantastic. Clothesline from Draven. Ty's going to roll onto the outside. Draven's going to meet them there. And a stare down, just a a short treaty. Ooh, my lord. Bouncing the back of the head of Ty off the knee. And now Ty just narrowly missing the drop kick. A little bit of a miscalculation from Draven. Draven's going to take her time. And now Ty's getting into the showboating action. A little bit of a war of words drop kick. Draven has quite the pretty drop kick. And quite pretty deadly skills. I don't know, something. But speaking of that, sound of night. Good night, TyrannoMaximum. Draven might have just put Ty away. No, kick it a 2. And now Draven going up top. Everybody's going up to the high rent district. Elbow drop, but a crash and a burn. Don't check on the market, as it seems to have crashed for Draven. Kick out of 1, though. Draven showing she's got much left in the tank. And TyrannoMaximum extinction bomb in the corner from out of nowhere as well, too. Kick it a 2. I don't know if Ty's nearly done enough damage to Draven. And a DDT. Shining Wizard off the ropes. Or clothesline. Draven's back up. Ty. Side back body drop. Oh, Ty could be looking to end it. Could be looking to put Draven. Oh, no. Moonsault. Split-legged moonsault to the back. Devastating. And now Ty going to use the ropes. Sends Draven into the corner. What could Ty be thinking here? Suplex into the corner. Hooks the leg for Draven. Just dumped Draven on her head. Kick at a 2. Another solid 2 count. Draven kicks out on that one. Draven is gonna slow it down. I mean, if you think of the perfect wrestler, I think Draven comes to mind in some people when they think about the perfect style of wrestling. I think what pops in your head is someone that looks quite like Draven, which is what got her this much success in MPW. German suplex. Into the second one and still holding on for the third. And this exact style is what's going to put Ty away. Sound of Night. Second time. Does it. 1, 2, 3. And Draven picks up another win. I mean, Draven hasn't been as dominant as she's been in Season 1, but maybe Rize's got to watch out. Maybe Draven is looking for another title shot. As we move on to our main event of the night. Singles Icon Division match. We'll check it out. All right, it is time for the main event of the evening. And it's going to be a match of challengers. The last two previous Zarataro challengers are going to go one-on-one against each other here tonight. Starting us off is a Dur Potato, and this is going to be a little bit of a Zarataro Anonymous meeting between these two as they share their experiences through this match. Potato had their first ever Icon Division championship match against Zarataro, their first ever one-on-one championship match, I should say. And Zarataro just dismantled Potato. Potato was still impressive. I still think Potato is a very impressive talent. I don't want to talk down and act as if I'm saying that Potato did anything less than what he could do, but Zarataro was that's just how good Zarataro was. And his opponent, of course, will be the opponent Zarataro defended the championship against on Saturday, last Saturday. It is none other than MerlinGTB Gambledorf the Blue. And I would say that Merlin had a pretty impressive showing, a similar style showing as Potato did, but also just equally got dismantled by Zarataro. Zarataro just happens to dismantle people. So is that a fluke? Did he just have good days? Did these guys just have bad days? I mean, for someone like Potato, it's their first singles opportunity for a world championship. You're going to be in your head a little bit. You're still green. For Merlin, I don't know what's been going on with Team Wizard King in the back, with Emrys Morgana, with Garreth Unported. Has that finally creeped into Merlin's head? Is he now focused on some other things? I don't know what's going on in their home lives, but they gotta get into it when they're in the ring, because this kind of industry doesn't wait for anyone. If you're gonna start slipping and you're gonna start slowing down, this industry doesn't wait for anyone. It's gonna keep moving forward, and you're gonna get left in the dust. Two powerhouses going at it. And a right immediately out the gate. Knees just strikes to each other. I know Merlin's going to want to get a victory, get his hands on someone after that loss. And a spinning neck breaker blocked. Swinging neck breaker, rather. And I know Potato's wanting to get back into this business, or get back into the title contention business, and show everybody that, you know, just because I lost my first opportunity doesn't mean that I'm like, you need to write me out. It was a fluke. I still can do it. Because wrestling is all about proving yourself to your opponent. And both these two want to prove themselves to everyone in the crowd and to each other that they could do it. They can still get to it. Deadlift. Powerbomb to the floor. The French-Canadian commentators table is getting a show as Merlin gets sent into the barricades. And Potato just driving his back into the steel barricade. 6 count. Toss. We can see a count out. I mean, Merlin is not a stranger to count out victories. Potato's going to help Merlin up to his feet and get in on the 7 count. And Merlin's going to meet him in the ring. This is the only place you can win the match. headbutt. Nobody wins in a headbutt, but it seems the Potato comes out on top. Merlin goes for the cover. Kick it out one. Maybe, I mean, this might be random, but maybe Potato is going to be the tag team partner for Draven. I mean, maybe tag team matches could do Potato some good. Maybe the singles isn't his calling. He could be the greatest tag team champion of our generation. We just not know it yet. Jackknife Powerbomb. I will say that the 8 teams are not the whole division, so more tag teams could be coming down. These are the 8 that signed up early. And Potato, oh my god, the German suplex. Nobody quite does it like Potato with that German suplex to Merlin. 2 count. Kick out at 2. And spinning. Ooh, spinning Merlin around for maybe the Potato plunge, but reversal, and now out of the corner. Just barely fighting out of the corner. Swinging neck breaker. Merlin maybe looking to go up top. Maybe a magic missile drop kick. He's waiting for Potato. I think that might exactly be what he's looking for. Magic missile drop kick connects. 2, kick out of 2. Nearly took it from Potato. And now Potato rolls up Merlin. 2. Ooh. Okay, that was a near fall. The miscalculation. Shining Wizard. The miscalculation could have costed Potato the match. Shining Wizard. 2, 3, and it did. He was overzealous. The miscalculation from the running tackle. Merlin completely capitalizes off of it. Impressively, might I add. That is a former 2-time Icon Division champion for you. And that is your main event of the night. Thank you guys so much for watching Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm Masu Pro Wrestling 10, and I'll see you guys next week.